the dawn. Oh, my love, my life, always you and I, steady as we rise, be forever mine.
Hi everyone, I hope you are all doing well. Today I just wanted to quickly talk about one thing that really helped me heal my relationship with myself, heal relationship with food and my body, and overcome my eating disorder and especially get out of quasi-recovery. And this thing is welcoming and embracing your imperfections. I noticed that things really started changing when I decided to let go the idea of striving for perfection. During my eating disorder, my biggest imperfection was my body, and it was the hardest thing to let go. I was so obsessed about how I looked like, just because for so many years I was associating myself and who I really was to how I looked and what I ate. I was so scared to make this last step into the recovery and to completely let go of the idea of perfect body and to let go of body obsession, just because I felt like I was losing myself and that my body is what I am. When we believe in something for many, many years, it takes a lot of effort to change the perspective. Like, let's say we haven't seen the sky and someone was telling us that the sky is green. So the moment we see the sky we see that it is blue, we don't believe that this is a sky because the sky is supposed to be green. That's why for 2 years being in this quasi-recovery stage, my inner self was yelling to let go of body obsession when my mind was convincing me that my body is my main priority and the main thing to perfect because perfect body equaled perfect life. As soon as I let myself gain a little bit of weight, my mind immediately started sending me the memories, and those memories were mostly connected to being able to fit into specific type of clothing or to buy a particular size or to be able to wrap my hands around my body or to see a flat stomach. I kind of accepted the fact that my body is not going to be as perfect as it used to be, but still in the back of my mind, I had that idea that there is only a certain degree to which my body can be imperfect, because deep inside I was still clinging on to the idea of thin, perfect body. There were two main things that helped me break the cycle, that helped me get out of this cage of body obsession. And the first thing is shifting my focus from food and from my body to the relationship with myself. So instead of focusing so much on food and getting enough calories and allowing myself to eat more, I was focusing on how to love myself, accept and appreciate myself. And I feel like when I shifted my focus from food to the relationship with myself, that's what helped me get out of this cage. Because when you love, appreciate and accept yourself, food loses any importance in your life. Because no one really cares how much you eat and what you eat and how much you weigh. And the next thing that helped me get out of the cage, and I feel like this is a main thing, is not only accepting your imperfections, but also welcoming the positive meaning of imperfection. The society taught us that imperfection is bad and that any sort of imperfection has to be perfected. And that's why in people's minds, we have this negative connotation to the word itself. However, if we step aside and look at it from a different angle, imperfection is just a word, and the meaning it has comes purely from us. We can view it as a negative thing, or we can just view it as a word, just like as a neutral thing. So I started looking at imperfection as a neutral thing, and the more I trained my mind to look at it as a neutral thing, the easier it became. So in my quasi-recovery, my biggest imperfection was thin body, but just because I trained myself to look at the word imperfection as a neutral thing itself, the idea of having this thin body became neutral too. Because I stopped looking at imperfections as a negative thing, it actually helped me to become more confident in myself, to be more sure of myself, to drop the masks that I used to wear and to embrace the human that I was. It also helped me to stop being afraid to be myself and to open up to the world and to get connected to the world. There are also so many wonderful things about imperfections if you think about it. My imperfections is what makes me unique. There is no one in the whole world like you or like me. We always try to perfect ourselves to stand out, while our imperfections already do this for us without any effort. We stand out because this is who we are, and the most wonderful thing is that we don't get to lose it. We just have to accept who we are, and this thing will make us unique till the rest of our life. This thing will make us stand out till the rest of our life. It will make us shine, be happy, positive, optimistic about ourselves and about our life. Of course, like everyone else, I do have bad body image days, but on these days, instead of thinking and focusing on my imperfections, I think about my passions and my lifestyle and in general the life that I want to live. So when I think about my passions, I think about enjoying reading or going on hikes, drives or picnics, and then I think about how the idea of having a perfect body could interfere with my passions and my lifestyle. And for example, if I decided to choose my perfect body instead of my passions and the lifestyle I want to have, it wouldn't only add up, but it will take away so much from me. It will take away my mind space. It will take away my desire to enjoy the life. It will take away my strength. If I choose to pursue my perfect body, I will never be able to go out with my friends and order pizza. I will never be able to go on hike or a picnic and pick up some bars and snacks and nuts and chips and whatever my heart desires. I will never be able to go out to the movie theater and get popcorn. I will never be able to go on my balcony and enjoy a cup of tea and cookies with my mom. There is so many things that I want to have in my life, and chasing this perfect body and chasing the idea of perfecting your imperfections is what taking life away from us. This is my experience of how I am trying to cope with this idea of imperfection that the wellness industry is screaming at us from every corner. And I really hope that this video could inspire you a little bit and could inspire you to look at yourself from a different angle and to see your perfect size, your passions, your desires, and your life that you want to have. It will also mean the world to me if you subscribe to my YouTube, because it will help to support my channel. And that being said, I hope you guys have a positive day, a positive week, and a positive life, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
Sometimes when the fight burns through the night, leaving you tired, I'll wait for you here to hold you, my dear, to keep you, my dear. I pull the stars out of the sky.